Prepare to step back in time as we traverse the battlefields of North Carolina, the site of pivotal Civil War clashes. From the charge of the artillery to the strategic maneuvers of commanding officers, each confrontation unfolded a new chapter in the nation's destiny. Now, let's delve into the echoes of the past and unravel the complex narrative of North Carolina's role in the Civil War, battle by battle. Our journey begins with the Battle of New Bern, where Union Brigadier General Burnside faced Confederate Brigadier General Branch. The courage of these leaders, their strategic prowess, and their troops' heroism were tested on these very fields. The outcome? A crucial victory for the Union. Next, we move to the Battle of Fort Macon, where the thundering cannons of White's Union forces echoed through history. Opposing him was Confederate Colonel Moses J. White, whose stubborn defense kept the fort under siege for weeks. But the Union's superior firepower finally prevailed, leaving an indelible mark on North Carolina's legacy. Our voyage doesn't end here, but rather, it gains momentum as we travel through each battlefield, unearthing the narratives of commanding officers, their victories and defeats. From powerful politicians to influential activists, we'll also shed light on the decisive figures who shaped North Carolina's destiny off the battlefield, narrating their clandestine actions and their riveting complexity. As we explore every nook and cranny of North Carolina's Civil War history, we'll peel back the layers to reveal the unknown, the forgotten, and the celebrated. So get for a thrilling journey into the heart of history as we turn back the hands of time and showcase how North Carolina became a central stage in this epic conflict. So come on, join us as we dive deep into the stories etched into North Carolina's soil and discover the true heartbeat of the Civil War. As tensions between the North and South escalated, North Carolina found itself in a precarious position. The state was a tapestry of divided loyalties, a microcosm of the larger national struggle. To the east, a pro-Union sentiment held sway, while the western regions leaned towards the Confederate cause. This division was not just geographical. It permeated every facet of society, from the humble farmer to the affluent plantation owner. At the heart of this tumult were influential local political figures, men like Governor John W. Ellis, an ardent secessionist, and Zebulon Vance, a fervent Unionist who would later become one of the state's most revered governors. Their impassioned debates echoed across the state, shaping the course of North Carolina's future. As the nation edged towards war, North Carolina, despite its initial reluctance, found itself swayed by the Confederate sympathies of its western regions and the persuasive rhetoric of its pro-secession leaders. So, North Carolina joined the Confederacy, setting the stage for a series of significant battles. While soldiers marched off to war, life at home underwent dramatic changes. North Carolina, a state rich in tradition and community, was no exception. Ordinary citizens, those not marching off to the battlefield, faced a new reality. The war was not just fought by soldiers on the battlefield, it was also fought on the home front by men, women, and children. As the war dragged on, the economy took a hit. Trade routes were disrupted and resources became scarce. The once thriving agrarian society was forced to adapt, often resorting to barter systems. The challenges were many, but the people of North Carolina showed their resilience. With many men off to war, women stepped up in profound ways. They ran households, farms, and even businesses. They were the backbone of the home front, proving their mettle in the face of adversity. Their roles expanded beyond the domestic sphere, becoming nurses, spies, and occasionally soldiers. Now let's turn our attention to the battlefield. North Carolina was a significant theater of war, seeing action in major battles like the Battle of Bentonville and the Battle of Fort Fisher. Commanding these battles were officers of note such as General Braxton Bragg and Major General Robert F. Hoke. Their strategic decisions, their victories, and their defeats shaped the course of the Civil War in the state. Bragg, a West Point graduate, commanded the Confederate forces at the Battle of Bentonville, the largest battle fought in North Carolina. Hoke, a native son, led his forces at the Battle of Fort Fisher, the most formidable coastal fort in the Confederacy. Their leadership, for better or worse, left an indelible mark on the war's trajectory. Despite the hardships and destruction, North Carolinians stood resilient, their spirit unbroken. They faced adversity with courage, whether on the home front or the battlefield. Their stories, often overshadowed by the broader narrative of the Civil War, are a testament to their strength and resilience. The Civil War was not just a series of battles, it was a transformative era, that shaped the people and the state of North Carolina. Beyond the battlefield, many unsung heroes shaped North Carolina's war story. Among them was the indomitable Cornelia Phillips Spencer, a writer and educator who used her pen to propel the cause of the Confederacy. Her writings stirred the hearts of many, giving them the will to carry on in the face of adversity. Then there was the indefatigable Sally Tompkins, a civilian nurse who ran a private hospital in Richmond. Despite the grim circumstances, she provided care and comfort to the wounded, earning the nickname the Angel of the Lost Cause. On the other side of the spectrum was Levi Coffin, a Quaker from Guilford County. Known as the President of the Underground Railroad, he helped countless slaves escape to freedom, risking his life in the process. These individuals, often overlooked, played a significant role in the state's Civil War history. Their courage, resilience, and unwavering devotion are testaments to the human spirit that endure to this day. The Civil War left a profound impact on North Carolina, shaping its future in unexpected ways. The aftermath bore witness to a period of Reconstruction. It was an era defined by transformation and growth, yet scarred by the echoes of conflict. The war-ravaged landscapes began to heal as cities and towns rose from the ashes. The state's economy, once reliant on the institution of slavery, had to adapt to a new world order. Former slaves, now free, began to forge their own paths, contributing significantly to the cultural and social fabric of North Carolina. Commanding officers and ordinary citizens alike, who had once been embroiled in the throes of war, found themselves playing pivotal roles in rebuilding their home state. Non-military figures who had once influenced the state's course during the war continued to leave their indelible mark. North Carolina's Civil War story is a testament to the resilience and courage of its people. Embark on a journey back in time into the heart of North Carolina's Civil War history. We tread on battlefields where bravura and stratagem were the rule of the day. Unearth the daring tales of courage, cunning, and the indomitable human spirit that tinged these grounds, shaping the men of metal. Each battlefield in North, from Bentonville to Fort Fisher, holds a story. Each commander, from Johnston to Hoke, played their part in etching these stories into the annals of time. Let's delve into these tales, unraveling the threads of heroism, strategy, and resilience that make up the grand tapestry of our shared past. Every battle fought, every commander at the helm, every decisive moment is a fragment of the intricate puzzle that makes up our history. As we skim through these compelling narratives, the resonance of these stories underscores the remembering our shared heritage. Let's journey together through the riveting battles and the iconic commanders that marked North Carolina during the Civil War, and explore the captivating chronicles that lie beneath. Uncover these stories with us, as we guide you, piece by piece, through the fascinating puzzle that is North Carolina's Civil War history.